Hello you beautiful human, welcome back. My name is Ethan. Today we are gonna talk about repricing versus refinancing. Okay, repricing, right, is when you change your rates within the same bank. Refinancing is you take your rates and then you go to other banks. Okay, this is just a simple definition. But first off, let's talk about repricing. Repricing is when you go to your bank and then you tell them you have to lower your rates, correct? The advantage of this is that one, it is very fast. You can get the processing done within 1 month or so. Number two is that it doesn't look at your income. Once again, for most banks, it doesn't look at your income. Don't have to do a lot of paperwork. It's quite simple. Usually can be settled by a phone call followed up by a couple of emails, correct? However, right, what's gonna happen is your bank is then gonna charge you a fee for repricing. Okay, to reprice, to lower the rates for you so that you have some savings lah. So this fee can be $500 all the way to $1,000. It depends on which bank you're with. Typically around this range, okay? However, they also look at your profile. It depends on how much they actually quote you. You need to call your banks to find out how much your repricing rates will be. To help you guys out, I'm gonna include all the hotline numbers for the loan at the description down below. I will be recommending repricing for people who, one, have very competitive rates within their bank. Number two, have less than 200k in the loan size, because not a lot of banks will give you promotion to move over. They're very expensive to move over. Number three, if you refinanced, means you came over from a different bank. If you refinance for less than 3 years. Why 3 years? Why not 2 years? The login only 2 years ma. Okay. Although the login is 2 years, right, what will happen is there will be a promotional amount for you to come over when you refinance. Alright? This is why refinancing can be a lot cheaper than repricing. Okay? So, let's say, right, when you move over to a different bank, they give you $2,000. It can be $2,000, it can be $1,000, it can be anything. Okay? So this amount, right, usually have a 3-year clawback period. So this clawback, right, is if you leave the bank within 3 years, they'll be able to take this amount back. How we avoid this, right, is for my clients, I will give them a 2-year loan, and on top of that, right, after 2 years, right, I'll be able to get them a free repricing if they want to stay within the house. But more on that later. If your loan is 200 to 300k, this is when you're in a very curious position, because this move will most probably be your last move. You don't want to jump too much after that already, because like I said, if your loan is 200k and below, chances are the promotions are not going to cover the moving costs, and it's going to be quite expensive for you to refinance. So you're going to start repricing within the same bank. Most loans above $300,000, this is when you want to move over to a different bank. First things first, right, you move over to different banks, you can see all the different rates. You're not constricted by one provider. Number two, the next thing is that they will give you promotions. You can compare all the promotions from all of them. You can see, okay, maybe to move to this bank is cheaper than the other bank. Maybe the other rate is slightly better. I will do all this comparison for you if you are interested. Unbeatable actually. Okay. So refinancing is going to be a lot more fun. Okay. Not just on getting better rates, not just on getting good promotions so your cost is lowered. You'll be able to increase your loan tenure. You'll be able to take 75 years old minus age, or 35 minus the number of years used, whichever lower. The reason why you want to do this is that it will lower your monthly installment. Number four, you'll be able to restructure your loan. Usually, husband and wife own the property, husband and wife must take the loan, right? Wrong. You can put all the loan under one person. Number five, you can negotiate for better terms. So for example, you can get free repricing after 2 years. Or if you have the intention of selling your property, right, you can get the 1.5% prepayment fee waived. Number six, you can gear up. So after a couple of years, your property has already appreciated in value. You'll be able to take out this value. I know this is starting to get a bit more jargony. Okay, so for restructuring your loan, for increasing your loan tenure, and to gear up, right, I'm gonna address these three in a next video because it's quite rich. If you are able to use all these strategies in tandem, right, there is a chance that you can buy a property with $0 down, and it is legit. That's it, right? All this is a very simple guideline. I cannot possibly be able to cover all the situations, so here is how you calculate how much money you're gonna save. We are gonna talk about a 0.5% saving for a $500,000 loan. We take 0.5%, multiplied by $500,000, this gives you 2.5k. Okay, so 2.5k, right, this is for 1 year. Usually the lock-in's for 2 years. Okay, so we take 2.5 multiplied by 2. This will give us a savings of $5,000. Let's say the cost of moving, let's say your legal fees is $1,800, your valuation is going to cost you $300, so $2,100. However, the bank's going to give you a $2,000 promotion. Okay, so your cost of moving is $100. That's it, right? Your total amount of savings that you're gonna get, right, is $5,000 minus $100. That will be $4,900. So the beautiful thing about math is, after you've done it, you know exactly what you should do, where you should go. If your game is to reprice, right, I'm gonna leave all the bank's number in the description down below. You'll be able to see all numbers, and then you'll be able to call them and then ask for the quotation, ask for the rates. Okay. If your game is to refinance, you can reach me at my website. Okay, if you're not sure, also go to the website and then I will go and help you see. I hope you learned something today. If you did, like, share and subscribe. You're a beautiful human being, and I'll see you in the next one.